Did you know that the most inflammatory and deadliest food in the world is lurking in your kitchen? It's often delicious, but may contain harmful substances, endocrine disruptors, and chemicals causing internal inflammation. We consume it daily, unaware of its potential risks. Today, let's understand the confusion surrounding the most inflammatory food. What exactly causes such widespread inflammation? Why is illness becoming more prevalent among younger individuals? Consider the debate. Vegans argue that red meat and animal-derived products like milk are to blame. Yet, this is just one perspective in a complex discussion about dietary health. As we explore various viewpoints, it's crucial to approach with an open mind and consider the scientific evidence behind each claim. On the other hand, some carnivores argue against fibers and plant sugars, claiming that all fruits and vegetables should be eliminated from our diets, as they purportedly only contribute to waste. Others point fingers at gluten, vegetable oils, or sugar for causing inflammation. However, a critical issue is the alleged manipulation by powerful food corporations. The web of corruption and misinformation is vast, and as we uncover it, it's crucial to approach with a skeptical but open mind. Regardless of your dietary preference, vegan or meat lover, it's vital to critically evaluate and, where possible, minimize consumption of the foods most implicated in causing harm. Evidence suggests that those consuming this food experience a reduced lifespan and increased suffering from conditions like muscle and joint pains, fatigue, chronic diseases, thyroid issues, and mood disorders. They also struggle more with weight loss. On the other hand, those who avoid it tend to not only live longer, but also enjoy a higher quality of life. Now, what is inflammation? Inflammation occurs when our immune system, which is designed to protect us, becomes unbalanced. Often, this imbalance starts in the gut, a complex ecosystem where what we eat significantly impacts our health. Our gut is home to bacteria and fungi, collectively known as the microbiota, which in a healthy state maintain the integrity of our intestinal wall and support our immune system. When we consume harmful products, we disrupt this delicate balance, leading the microbiota to release substances that can damage the intestinal wall and trigger inflammation. This disruption in the gut forms pore-like openings, allowing toxic substances to enter our bloodstream. This widespread inflammation affects the entire body, impacting the kidneys, heart, circulation, and even the thyroid gland. Such systemic inflammation is partly responsible for the prevalence of strokes, heart attacks, autoimmune diseases, hypothyroidism, and thrombosis, among other conditions. It's important to note that the ideal diet isn't one size fits all. While some thrive on meat, others benefit from a strict vegan regimen, and many find their balance somewhere in between. People's bodies react differently to various foods, and understanding these individual responses is key to managing and preventing inflammation-related health issues. But why does this happen? Genetics play a significant role. Essentially, some people have a natural tolerance for digesting certain types of food due to their genetic makeup. Furthermore, others might be genetically predisposed to developing conditions like asthma, allergies, intestinal issues, or autoimmune diseases when consuming specific animal or plant-based proteins. However, it's important to remember that genetics isn't the sole factor. Our environment, lifestyle, and the overall diet also significantly influence our health and how our body responds to what we eat. What is the most inflammatory food? The primary culprit of inflammation affecting everyone, vegans and meat eaters alike, is ultra-processed foods. The reasons are complex and extend beyond what is commonly understood. These aren't just any foods. They are fake foods, products that have undergone extensive industrial processing and are laden with artificial additives and endocrine disruptors. Endocrine disruptors are chemicals that can interfere with our hormonal systems, leading to a myriad of health problems. These substances are often found in the very ultra-processed foods that populate our shelves. Understanding what these foods are and how they affect our bodies is crucial. Excess salt, sugar, unhealthy fats, and vegetable oils rich in omega-6, along with preservatives, colorants, and other complex additives, are primary culprits found in ultra-processed foods. Common examples include frozen pizzas, instant noodles, sweet biscuits, and many breakfast cereals that are misleadingly marketed as healthy and energizing. Everyone grew up thinking that, including you, right? Processed meats like burgers, sausages, salami, pepperoni, and bacon are loaded with sodium and harmful additives like nitrates, which dramatically increase inflammation. Also, sodas, soft drinks, and even some natural fruit juices are often packed with added sugars and other detrimental ingredients. These should be avoided whenever possible. Many of these ingredients, including those in products wrapped in plastic, are things you'd likely avoid if you were aware of their true nature. The pervasive issue of misleading practices in ultra-processed food companies is alarming. Educating ourselves about these harmful substances and seeking whole, unprocessed alternatives can make a significant difference in our health and well-being. A 2022 study conducted in Brazil provides alarming statistics on the impact of ultra-processed foods. More than 57,000 premature deaths per year in the country are linked to their consumption. Perhaps even more shocking is the study's finding that over 29,000 of these deaths could potentially have been prevented by minimizing consumption of these products. This issue is further compounded by the fact that many companies producing ultra-processed foods today were once part of the tobacco industry, known for their sophisticated strategies to influence consumer behavior. These companies have a history of prioritizing profit over public health, employing tactics designed to make their products irresistible and habitual. As consumers, we have the power to demand better and make informed choices that prioritize our health and well-being, potentially saving thousands of lives in the process. Now, what are endocrine disruptors and why are they so harmful? They are chemical substances that interfere with the proper functioning of our body's hormones. Hormones are responsible for our growth, development, reproduction, and the function of various systems in our body. Disruptors affect, for example, the function of insulin, thyroid hormones, among many others, by blocking their effects or preventing their production. So, where can you encounter these endocrine disruptors? They lurk in a wide range of places, including various chemicals, industrial products, pesticides, cosmetics, personal hygiene products, plastics, and, yes, even in some of the ultra-processed foods we discussed earlier. Moreover, they can be present in non-organic fruits and vegetables. Conventional agriculture sometimes uses pesticides that contain these disruptors. Glyphosate, for example, is the most commonly used weed killer in the US and Canada, and has been banned in other countries due to its high tendency to cause cancer. Foods most exposed to glyphosate include oat products, particularly granola bars and cereals, with those shaped like O's being especially high in glyphosate. Wheat products also have significant exposure. A recent test by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency found glyphosate contamination in 80% to 90% of popular wheat-based products, such as pasta, pizza, and crackers. The classification of glyphosate as a probable human carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer is a matter of significant concern. This recognition highlights the potential harm associated with glyphosate. While washing or peeling fruits and vegetables can help reduce exposure, it's essential to consider the trade-off. By peeling or thoroughly washing, you might remove some disruptors, but you also lose the valuable nutrients and benefits found in the peels. On the flip side, plastic containers, especially when exposed to heat, can release chemical substances, including one known as bisphenol A, BPA, which poses health risks. BPA can also be found in some canned products, seeping into the food they contain. Consider that the healthiest food is frequently the one not packaged. To reduce exposure to these disruptors, it's advisable to avoid heating food in plastic containers and opt for healthier storage and cooking alternatives like glass and stainless steel. The consequences of exposure to BPA can be serious and include reproductive issues and an increased risk of hormone-sensitive cancers, such as breast, ovarian, and prostate cancers. Concerns extend beyond specific health issues to the potential impact of endocrine disruptors on neurological development, especially in the prenatal and childhood stages. Moreover, some studies have indicated that these disruptors increase the risk of various metabolic problems, including obesity, insulin resistance, immune system dysregulation, and autoimmune diseases, among others. Now, the question that naturally arises is whether the problem only arises when ultra-processed foods are consumed daily, or if there are risks associated with occasional consumption. This is a complex issue, and the answer remains uncertain. At present, we lack clear evidence regarding a safe dose. We do have compelling evidence that daily consumption of certain foods significantly elevates the risk of premature deaths, heart attacks, strokes, and overall poor health. Studies have revealed an alarming 11% to 13% increase in the risk of suffering from these alarming consequences for those who consume such products regularly. For instance, these studies have even shown a 7-fold rise in the risk of strokes among individuals under the age of 45 due to the consumption of these products. So, what steps can we take to protect ourselves and our loved ones? First and foremost, it's crucial to recognize ultra-processed foods. When you're at the store, take a moment to read the ingredients on the packaging. If you come across ingredients you don't recognize or understand, consider it a warning sign and avoid such products as much as possible. Gradually transitioning to a more traditional diet centered around whole and minimally processed foods can make a big difference in your health. Equally important is educating the next generation about making healthier food choices. Lead by example and start teaching your children from a young age how to select foods that nourish their bodies. Embrace homemade meals and cooking in batches to save time. Preparing and freezing food allows you to have nutritious options readily available for several days, reducing the need for daily cooking. When it comes to ingredients, prioritize fresh and locally sourced foods, especially those in season. Swap sugary soft drinks for healthier beverage choices like lemon-infused water, rosemary or cinnamon-infused water, or unsweetened cold infusions. In your culinary adventures, shift away from excessive salt usage and explore the world of spices. Pepper, turmeric, garlic, bay leaf powder, and cumin are not only flavorful, but also have medicinal properties that can benefit your health in various ways. Incorporating these dietary changes can provide you with the potential to control and even reverse chronic diseases, leading to a healthier, more energetic life. Why not give it a try? Avoid ultra-processed foods for just 30 days and take note of how you feel. Your feedback is valuable, so please share your experiences in the comments. I hope you found this information valuable. If you did, consider liking and sharing it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and allow the notifications to stay updated with our exclusive videos. Your support allows us to continue creating informative content. See you in the next video. Stay healthy. Bye.